I do want to talk about the CDC numbers that they're putting out there, saying more than 300 people, mostly elderly, are still dying every day of COVID. Obviously, that's much lower than the 2,000 that we saw at the Delta wave, when that peaked, but it's still 2 or 3 times the rate of the amount of people that die from the flu.
Right, and that is also because an elderly person's immune system is often not that strong. A lot of times they have comorbidities or other illnesses. But I want to say, unfortunately, too many of them have also not gotten all of their booster vaccines. The bivalent booster is available pretty much around the country, certainly all over Long Island. You can easily make an appointment either by calling or by doing it electronically, and sometimes even just by showing up on a Sunday where the vaccine vials for COVID are often open in your local pharmacy. So I think a lot of the reasons we're seeing these elderly patients, it's not just one problem, but it stems from not being up to date with their vaccines, being older, and perhaps having other medical issues.
All right, speaking of vaccines, I know they just published in the journal Science about this universal influenza mRNA vaccine, and this one, they say, could be used against 20 different types of influenza A and B. So are we finally now almost at the precipice of, really having something that's going to target all different strains of the flu?
Well, universal flu vaccination has been the holy grail for years. We've all wanted it. Nobody likes this idea of every year changing up the flu vaccine. Which are the types that have to go into it? Where did they see in South America? What are we going to see in North America? So the idea of a universal flu vaccine is something that I want to say everybody has been waiting for, not so patiently. Many companies are striving to do it. But what the real lesson is the lessons that we learned developing COVID vaccines are not specific for COVID vaccines. They've taught us so much about your immune system, how you respond to an illness, and how to make novel vaccines. And the technology that we've used for the COVID vaccines is now spreading to other types of vaccines. And that universal flu vaccine may be just one of the benefits of all of the research scientists put in for COVID vaccines. If this one holds true, that would be fantastic. It would mean we wouldn't have to worry every year, do we have a match or a mismatch? Is the vaccine useful or not so useful? And did you make a good immune response to it? Because the mRNA vaccines, in fact, you make a great immune response to across the ages. So having a universal flu vaccine that works for everybody, doesn't matter how old or young you are, would be a step forward for all of us.